Ladies and gentlemen, Wavii is in the building.
Hey.
And it feels so phenomenal because, we were supposed to hook up many times
Yes.
and do a concert series. And I mean, life was just like one thing after another. I was
Yes,
asking
yes.
myself, I'm like, this is like a Twilight Zone that I'm in. Like,
No,
what is going
definitely.
on?
Definitely. I think timing is everything, and I'm not upset with God's plan at all.
You
It's
were
been giving
so
me time to
gracious.
develop, it's been giving me time to learn and, just be the best I could be once I get out there.
Yeah, that's important. That's important. And let's
Yes.
talk about the music because, I mean, during this time, you were sending me different tracks, and I was like so blown away. I was like, man, the
Yes.
songs were so hot. Like everything that you were doing, I can see the progression as an
Thanks.
artist. And I'm
Thank
like,
you.
man, like it's like, so what's going on right now musically?
Okay, so music is like a learning process. So I've been learning. Remember when we were speaking about the first time about like my message in music and am I like more for like woman empowerment or kind of like the ratchet music, which
Yes.
I enjoy ratchet music too. But me personally, I like the high frequency music, music that's gonna make you feel good and make you get up in the morning if you're having a slouchy day, or if you're heartbroken, help you get through the heartbreak, like like stuff like that. So I've been tapping into like the positive things in my life. So the last time we were speaking about the things that I've been through and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Well, this time around it's about to get through.
Whoa.
Oh, give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
We getting through. We getting
Yes.
through.
It's about to get through, and my music now is about the beauty on the other side when you work so hard and you don't give up and you keep striving and you know who you are as a person, and then you start to get the answers you've been looking for. I
Right.
mean, that's
Wow.
pretty amazing to me.
That is so amazing. As I'm sitting here conversing with you, it seems like you're going through this real spiritual transformation right now. And,
Yes.
and I'm just feeling it in my soul. And I'm like, wow, like is there anything in particular in your life that just made you say, hey, this is where I want to go?
um well, recently, last month I lost my grandmother.
Sorry to hear that.
And thank you, I appreciate it. And for me, like, I've been through a lot in life, and every little thing I've been through always made me stronger. So whenever I was at my lowest or my weakest, I was at my strongest because I always wanted to make it count.
Yeah.
So with me going through what I'm going through right now, I have to stand tall. I have to be strong. I
Yeah.
have to move forward efficiently, and um and then I have to take on everything that she left behind, which was her
Mm,
knowledge and her like her strength, her love, and I think she just implanted that in me. So I'm ready to like not fulfill her place as far as like be a grandma, but fulfill her place in who she was as an individual on this earth.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So and um and sometimes in life, um in this one world we have like multiple lives, and sometimes we don't get things back.
Steve. Yeah.
And I know when I was younger, people was like, "Oh, you don't know what it was like in the 80s," you know?
Yeah,
And then I know the 80s would never come back. And then you know, today in this world, I'll be like, "Well, y'all don't know what it was like in the 90s and growing up," and you know. So and we would never get the 90s back. And
yeah,
I honestly feel like after the whole COVID situation, that was the end of our era and we won't never get that back. So this is the new era. We all have new eras.
we
And
do.
for my grandma, um I feel like her era was already her era was gone already, you know?
Yeah,
And there was nothing else left for her here. Of course we was here, but you know, sometimes in life it's okay to move on
yeah.
because when a person has to watch TV all day and hoping someone comes see them, you know, they
Wow.
era and their time has passed, you know, and
Yeah,
the times, all their friends are gone, you
they're
know,
gone. Yeah,
everyone passed on. So when I look at it in that type of sense, I feel a little better because right now we have a lot of AI stuff. She don't understand that stuff, you
yeah.
know. You know, it would be hard for her to even operate in the world today, you know,
Wow. Yeah,
being that the age that she is. So I'm okay with God's decision, you know. It's just the way how everything happened. Of
yeah.
course, that be the main thing, you know.
Oh
But
man, I
yeah,
know. What a man. I mean, uh, you said that so beautifully. I mean,
thank
and
you.
and for you to look at it from that perspective, and because I feel so close to her, and everyone here at the Mental Margarita show, because we worked on that documentary, and we can see it. I mean,
Yes,
just her
yes,
spirit and how close you were to her.
yeah,
And so that it really hit me hard, and I was like, because I know the kind of pain that you were going through with that. It's fantastic to be able to connect with you again and to hear what you got
yes.
going on. I'm
Thank you
so
so much.
proud of you, because this transformation is organic, for one, right? And for two, I think you're in the step in the right direction, and I already know your talent is just off the chart. So I would
Thank you.
co-sign you all day long.
Thank you so much. And thank you for giving me this platform to share my story. You know, I'm more than thankful. Yes.
And we got more story to tell. I'm gonna go on your
Yes.
podcast and tell a story or two,
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
and then we got to do a documentary. What's it? A part three of you documentary. We got to figure that out too.
Yes. Oh
Well, let,
my gosh. You know what? Part three, we're gonna be talking about, oh, remember when we were struggling and I was
that's it.
I'm
That's
gonna
gonna be the move.
remember all the hard work we put in.
Part three is on the yacht. We gonna make it happen.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Yep.
one love to you, baby.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys. See you guys later.
All right. Much love to you, and let's shake the world.
Okay.
God bless.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking me out. Hope you continue after this video.
Absolutely. Now, you were born and raised in Oregon, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we moved to Texas, or we bought a house in Texas about 2 years ago.
2 years
And
ago.
yeah, so we've been out here on the road for 3.5 years, and we go down the 40 a lot, and it just made sense. So
It made a lot of sense.
yeah.
And that seems like a pretty good transition. Because I mean, when I picture Oregon, I lived in Texas for like 6 years. I lived in San Antonio and
Oh, okay. All right.
Austin and San Marcos and all, that whole area. And that just seems like a really good transition. Was it a good transition for you from Oregon to Texas?
Well, you know, the way the politics in Oregon is right now, I'd say going anywhere is a good transition from
Oh,
Oregon. No, on a serious note though, yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
in your childhood, let's talk about it.
Okay.
How was that? Did you have humble beginnings? I mean, what was it like growing up?
Oh God, man. Hell, I'm still growing up. Yeah. Um, so yeah, you know, it was different, you know. It was it wasn't terrible, you know, it wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. Um, it took a long time for me to kind of find myself. So you know, especially in high school. And in
Yeah,
high school is brutal enough. And in high school, man, and like it seemed like every week I was trying to be somebody else, and
right.
you know, to try to find myself. It was high school, what can I say? But yeah, it was good. My mom's just absolutely awesome, the best woman in the world. All my friends call her mom, still call her mom. I'm still close with a lot of the friends I had in school. I'm still real close with. So I keep a very tight knit circle. I think I got like, you know, my closest friends I can count on like one hand. um
Yeah, yeah.
so, so yeah, it's good.
That's important. That's important. And music, how impactful was music to your upbringing? Was it something that was always there?
Yes, yes, absolutely. So, I started, God, I was like singing with songs on the radio like when I was like 7, you know. I was singing along. My mom's a huge Elvis fan, so I grew up with Elvis.
Oh,
And right, yeah.
now you're in a space where I'm telling you, when I discovered your music, I just enjoyed it. I was like, this is really good. It
Thank you,
was
man.
very
I appreciate that.
appealing. Tell us about this new album that you got.
So it's called Dare to Be Different because I'm doing things different. You know, I'm using a lot of AI programs. I'm doing everything myself for the most part. You know, I'm using the vocal enhancers, like I said, and you know, so I don't have a full band that I work with. I tried to for years, man. I mean, seriously, I did. I'd go to a lot of different artists and be like, "Man, I got this song. Can I sing it for you?" And they'd be like, "Dude, you're like all over the place. I can't play to that." And I'd have people tell me for years, "Man, you got great songs, you got a great voice. Y'all need to go to Nashville." So let's fast forward. You know, I told you I had the tragedy in my life and stuff. So we'll go back to that a little bit if you want to.
Absolutely, we will.
But that led me to where I am now. And I believe that wholeheartedly, that you know, it really sucks that I had to go through that to get to where I am now. But you know, God has his reasons for everything. We don't understand them, we don't like them and stuff. And I honestly, I didn't for a long time didn't believe in God. But you know, there's certain things that happen and I'm like, you know, there has to be a God now.
You know, you're open with all the adversity that you went through, you know. And there's so many people that are watching this now that are going through some things. And I'm glad that you brought up um, the tragic thing that happened in your life. And the audience doesn't know, but we're going to let them know now, if it's okay with you,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
happened. And, you know, because when you told me about it, we discussed it prior to this interview. You know, it really hit me. You know, I don't know why, but it just was like,
I
whoa,
mean, yeah, that's something that hits everybody. You know,
yeah,
it's you would have to be. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of person it wouldn't
person you
have
have to
been.
be.
You know, and but yeah. So I'll go ahead and go from there if you don't mind. So back in January of 22, um, my daughter was killed in a hit and run,
Mm.
and they still haven't found the person responsible for it. and I almost took my life. And the song, one of the songs on the album is called You Don't Know Me, and it kind of touches on that a little bit. And there's a part in there where it's I've got so many different so many of my songs going through my head, but anyways, so yeah, there's a part in there that it really mentions how dark of a place that I went to.
Yeah.
The morning after, I decided that's not what I wanted to do. So for people who don't end up getting my CD or hearing the song, and it's an awesome song, so I hope y'all take a listen to it. But I don't know how much can be said on TV and stuff, but when you stare down a barrel and it's a split second between choosing to go through with it or say no, that's not what I'm going to do. And years ago, I had met somebody who was a very bad alcoholic. He was homeless and stuff. And I asked him, I said, man, what happened to you? What led you to this? And he said that his daughter was killed. And in that moment, while I'm staring down, that memory just right there just popped right in my head. And I'm like, this is not the path I want to be on. And so I set it down, and the following morning, I swear on a Bible, this was the turning point for me. You know the song "You're Not Alone" by Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
I woke up to my daughter singing that to me. And
wow.
Later that day, and I swear on a Bible, it was her standing next to my bed singing that to me.
Hey, listen, man, I appreciate you so much, and I want to thank you for coming on the show. We
Thanks for
definitely got
having me.
we got to collaborate. We got to collaborate in the near future. I definitely see that in the on the horizon. So we'll
Sounds good,
definitely
brother.
link up, and it was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, it was awesome talking to you too, man. I hope you guys have a great night and stay safe out there. And yeah, feel free to drop me a line, and we'll definitely stay in touch.
Yeah, you guys be safe on the road. You, your wife, those two dogs, you guys be safe. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Okay, brother?
All right. You have a great night, man.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the Mental Margarita Show. We're so excited to have you with us. Luna Geist, a gothic Kentucky goth rock odyssey from deep in the heart of Kentucky. I'm so glad to have you here with us on the Mental Margarita Show in Las Vegas. Welcome. How are you guys doing today?
Thank you. We're happy to be here.
So we're especially excited. You've got some new music out. We're going to go into a little bit of how the band came together, how you two, your inspiration behind some of what you're doing. And we recently was featured your song "The Haunt" on the Second Opinion Sports Show in North Carolina for our halftime show. So that was really exciting. Now the folks in Las Vegas get to see and hear your music. What a fantastic music video that was too, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
So let's go back to the beginning. The band formed in 2020, but tell us a little bit about the two of you. You decide who wants to go first, but are you originally from Kentucky, both of you, and how did you find each other?
I'll let you explain that.
Yeah, we're both from Kentucky. We live pretty much in the same area. John is the founder of the band. It's his vision and everything. And he was looking for a vocalist for it, and I reached out. In the beginning, it was pretty much just us two. And John makes all the music. I do the lyrics and the melodies and all the vocals. And we just been trying to put out the best stuff we can.
A little bit of my history. I've been in bands locally since I was 17. So I met Joe when I was 30. And then we got together and that basically the inspiration. I love gothic rock music, so I'm a big fan of like, you know, 69 Eyes, Him, Ghost, and we just wanted to do something different around here. It's either like southern rock or country or like death metal, and we just wanted to do something different in the area that no one else is doing.
Has music kind of always been in both of your lives? Have you kind of always had an interest doing this?
For me, I just always love to sing, and it's kind of just my therapy. And I just was trying to put myself out there, trying to find a band, and I found John, and we really clicked together with how we make music. So I think it really worked out.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. So I've been in bands since I was 17, and I got out of making music in like 2012, 2013, and then I started it up again in like 2019, and I wanted to take it more serious. Before it was just like playing like, you know, 3 times a year or something with and it was a metalcore band. It was all metalcore bands before we did this, and so once me and Joe got together, every song I sent to him, it was like better than the next one, and I've not had that happen in any bands I've been in. So we kind of just clicked, and we've been doing it ever since.
So you know how special it is for you two to be able to click like that, and because we all know all the difficulties that a lot of bands have coming together, differences of opinion and creative differences, and just all the egos and all those things that happen come along with that. I'm a keyboard player, so I've shared my time in and out of many different groups, and all the drama and whatnot. It takes the fun out of making music, you know, when that stuff's going on. So now you worked with tracks, and then you found the rest of the members of your band. So tell us a little bit about how that came about.
So when after COVID, we booked like 8 or 10 shows, and it was just me and Joe at the time too. We was looking for other members, but we're far away from bigger cities and people that's into this music.
Yeah, around here, if you don't do country or bluegrass or something like that, no one will give you time of day.
Yeah, so we just decided to go out on our own, and it was just me and him doing shows for the first year that after COVID, and then after that, then we took a hiatus for probably about 8 months again. And then he got back up with me and was like, "You want to start making music again?" So then I was like, "Well, let's find an actual band," and that was a long process too to find all the members.
Now, for the audience, let's talk a little bit about the name. So, translate it for them. Luna Geist. I did look it up, and I want you to tell us how this came to be. You know, kind of what inspired the name and the look. So let's talk about that too. So, how did it all come together?
That's all John. That's his baby right there.
Yeah. So we was going to be a metalcore band when it first started in 2019. And it was going to be, I didn't want to take it too serious. It was going to be kind of a joke band. And when we started, when I found Joe, then I was like, wait a second, this is serious, you know, this is a more serious band now. So I don't know, it's Moon Ghost. And I like the word Luna and Ghost, but it's Geist because I'm into, you know, a lot of the bands I like from like Finland and stuff. I was just trying to find another word for ghost, and that's pretty much how that came to be. And we just put it together. Kind of the backstory is, I like the theatrics of the band Ghost. They dress up and stuff, and it's very theatrical. But I wanted the sound of like the early 2000s gothic rock that was coming out with like Him and CKY and all those bands, you know. And I was like, well, let's merge these two. Let's get this 2000 sound back, sorta, and then let's mix it with the theatrics of what's going on today with like Sleep Token and Ghost, and let's just merge those ideas. And that's pretty much the concept of the band, how it came to be. Yeah.
Well, we're so excited to have you and share your music. Thank you so much for being with us on the show. And again, how do you want people to follow you? Because you've got a lot of stuff in the works. How do you want people to stay in touch and be able to access your music as it comes out?
So most of our handles are Luna Geist Music. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Mainly Facebook is the big one that we're on YouTube also.
We're working on getting our website, but if you want to contact us through our Facebook. And we have the first album streaming on Spotify, everything right now. And we're trying to get the new stuff on there soon. As soon as we can get it into the studio and everything.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Luna Geist, we're so excited that you've been with us today. Thank you for hanging out with us. Johnny Death and Joey Pestilence, bringing us the beautiful gothic sounds of rock from the heart of Kentucky. Thank you so much, and we look forward to staying in touch with you for those updates.
All right. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you guys soon.
You too.
Discover Pahrumph's best kept secret at Secret Sisters Clothing Consignment Boutique, where we sell clothing, shoes, purses, jewelry, accessories, and more. Don't miss our parking lot sale Sunday, October 12th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. with cash-only items for only $1.99. Secret Sisters is located at 1240 State Street in Pahrump, Nevada. For more information, call 775-727-4488. That's 775-727-4488. Find your inner peace and connect with self by joining the Sanctuary at Death Valley for Wellness Weekend, Friday, November 7th through Sunday, November 9th. Enjoy a weekend filled with yoga sessions, body sculpting, communication workshops, sound baths, and more. Scan the QR code to book your stay using code WELLNESS now. For more information, call 775-977-2202. That's 775-977-2202. Wellness awaits.